This is the real story of Jeff the Killer, guys. Yeah, what else? Okay, Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be the best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Lou couldn't complain though. A new house, better house. Was that not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just want to introduce myself to introduce my son." She turns around and calls her son, "Billy, these are our new neighbors." Billy said, "Hi," and ran back to play in his yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter, and my two sons Jeff and Lou." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said they would love to. When Jeff and his family were done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, okay, Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." "Jeff," said his mother, "we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now, we're going to that party, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got the weird feeling, not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, but he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, once again he got that feeling. This time it was stronger. It gave a slight tugging pain, but once he dismissed it. As he and Lou finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus. All of a sudden, some kid jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped in surprise. Okay, I can't say this, but hey, what the H? Okay. Well, it looks like we got new meat. Suddenly, two other kids appeared. One was super skinny and the other one was huge. "Well, since you're here, I would like to introduce ourselves. Over here is Kath." Jeff and Lou looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have. "And he's Chud." They looked over the fat kid about a tub of a lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling. "And I," said the first kid, "am Randy. Now for all the kids in this neighborhood, there is a small price for bus fare, and if you can catch my drift." Lou stood up ready to punch the lights out of this kid's eyes, and one of his friends pulled a knife on him. "Tisk, tisk, tisk." I had a hope that you'd be more cooperative, but it seems that we must do this the hard way." The kid walked up to Lou and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got the feeling in. Now it's truly strong. Burning sensation. He stood up, but Lou gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored and walked up to the kid. Part 2, everybody.